What's up, everybody? Welcome. We're actually going to try this again this week to watch The Flash with you. Good fight.
Fastest man alive.
Here you go.
I'm an ordinary forensic scientist, but secretly with the help.
Here you go.
I'm an ordinary forensic scientist, but secretly with the help of my friends at Star Labs, I fight crime and find other metahumans like me. But when my daughter came back from the future to help, she changed the present. And now our world is more dangerous than ever. And I'm the only one fast enough to save it. I am the Flash.
Previously on The Flash.
What's that?
It's a game my dad and I used to play. It's a letter from my dad. He's still alive. You put a power dampening chip inside me to take away my speed. Is that why you've been so cool to me? Why you don't want to spend any inside me to take away my speed? Is that why you've been so cool to me? Why you don't want to spend any time with me?
Mom thinks that she had good reason to suppress my powers in the future.
I support her decisions.
Let's just call it Barry. She's not coming again.
She's probably just helping with Jenna, so Jen wants to see open sleep in.
Every day for the past 2 weeks.
They look really tired. They do.
Trip to Warm at Central City Art Gallery. Someone stole Monet.
At 10 a.m.? That's bold.
CCPD's en route. Suspect heading west on Booger.
Almost there. He's not carrying anything.
Because he handed it off to someone else.
Nora?
Nora?
Where is he headed?
I don't know. I can stop someone on a motorcycle.
No, Nora. Let Barry help, okay? I know you did not just cut me off this thing.
You okay?
Signed in so I can see. What? Are you signed in so I can see?
This is why we train Nora every single day. Not when you feel like it, not because you're mad, and but you always have someone in your ear when you're in the field to help you. I know. Then why did you turn me off?
Because I can't listen to you anymore. It's always the same condescending, I know better than you crap. I just want to be me, and you sit behind your desk and you say no every time, and I've been hearing it my whole life, and I'm sick of it.
Your whole life.
Yes, Mom, since I can remember. And you never change.
Tell her! About time somebody told her. Awesome. Welcome to our visitors.
You know, Nora, I wish you would try to understand who your mom is today. Stop seeing her as who she becomes in the future.
She never changed.
But seriously, she is spoiled.
That's for you.
The hell is this?
That's the hours to apply against my debt. Fruitful hours spent getting closer to uncovering the identity of your lunatic killer. Cicada.
And how's that?
I apply a complex formula for you, involving the terminal velocity and the weight of the Starlab satellite and the velocity of Barry and Nora traveling when they destroy the satellite by allowing me to conclude that the debris from the satellite shrapnel, and the man who would become our cicada will be found within this perimeter.
And that took you how long?
Oh, that's no 18 hours, because I'm working semi-excellent at algebra.
You know this is calculus, right?
Guys, look, calculon, algebra, either way, it doesn't tell us where the travel is.
Calculon.
You have to scan the entire city to find the exact location.
Okay, so you need Sally the satellite to find Sally the satellite, and we need Thomas Snow to point us to Thomas Snow.
You lost it.
Thomas Snow.
We've hit a dead end with regards to my father. I looked through all of his notes and papers. There's no more hidden messages. We could use a satellite to run DNA recognition patterns, but without losing him when I was 10 was hard. But the idea that he's out there and I might not be able to get to him.
Maybe I can help you.
I thought your powers weren't working.
No, not fully, but this I can do.
You okay?
I saw your dad in an office sketching something in a notebook. I couldn't quite make out what it was.
Did you see anything else?
Equations on a chalkboard.
We didn't have a chalkboard in our home office.
No, but tell us everything that you saw. What's on the walls, what's on the desk, and what he was wearing. Leave nothing out.
He had an ID. It was like a yellow logo, like a yellow state building.
Oh, yellow logo. So, not a state building. A university building. Hudson University.
Professor Stein.
And did you know him?
I knew he admired him, but I didn't realize that they were friends. And that
Nice
was
moment.
a secret.
All right. Let's go, Giraffe.
Thank you.
That's what I do.
Natalie, come here. I have a pre-wedding surprise for you. Flawless Asher-cut diamond set in platinum. Over 383 carats. My great-grandfather gave this to his wife on their wedding day.
That's right.
Tomorrow, it's yours.
Tomorrow. That's torture.
Oh, that's right. It's the freaky little guy. Ragdoll this week. Oh, that's so creepy. Reminds me of Jigsaw.
Gotta admit though, the guy is good at the
Got a little Disney in it.
creepy.
The Flash is brought to you in part by T-Mobile.
All right.
Did you guys said?
We can't do it.
I'm telling you.
If he smashes his fingers, like, make them flat, that means he pushed his fingerprints onto the glass.
What's that?
Since he, like, flattened his fingers out, that means he, like, pushed his fingerprints up against the glass.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, everybody. We've got quite a few watchers tonight. Tonight is our debut of watching The Flash live with you, because you guys wanted it, you guys asked for it, and so that's what we're doing. I am actually signed into Isaac's phone right now so we can live chat during the show. You can also, you know, we can use this time between during the commercials to chat a little bit. If there's something that you guys see during the episode that you don't see that we react to or something, throw that on there because we'd love to talk to you. We want to keep the conversation going. I know we all want to watch The Flash, and that's what we're all here to do. So we're going to watch The Flash. But hey, if you guys see something or whatever, leave some comments down in the comment section so that we know that you're watching it along with us. Tell us where you're watching it at, all right? Maybe you're not even watching it. Maybe you just can't get it in your part of the world right now, and you're just listening to it because you want to hear it. That's cool too. So so just let us know, all right? And we will we'll chat you up. In the meantime, I'm Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tiftastic.
And of course over here we got
Isaac Von Kenobi.
And back here in the back we got
Logan the Hutt.
And this is Wookie. And
he's trying to steal my food. I only get 2 ounces and he's trying to take it.
Yeah, so, but we are so glad to have each and every one of you with us tonight. We tried last week. A lot of you may have showed up last week. Last week was going to be our debut episode, and we horribly miscalculated. It's a good thing
we were so excited we didn't realize it was a rerun.
Good thing we weren't on Team Flash, or we would have failed miserably. So we would have fit right in. But we're really excited about tonight's episode.
Ragdoll is creepy.
Oh.
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you guys think of Ragdoll so far? If you're watching it live with us, what do you think of the character design and what it looks like? Let us know down in the comment section during the live chat.
He was really good at hide and seek if he could fit in a box. That's all I'm saying.
So if he was on SNL, would he be Ragdoll in a box?
Possibly.
Just a question. Just asking.
Put a Ragdoll in a box.
Gotta ask these questions.
Is it back on?
Yep, it's back on.
Yeah, it's oh, it looks like another thing for the crossover.
Oh, yeah, it's a thing for the crossover. Sorry.
I saw Diggle and I saw Barry.
Can you describe the man that you saw?
I'd barely call him a man. The way he moved, and when he looked back at me, it was terrifying.
Did you see his face?
No, he was wearing some sort of clown mask.
And you're sure the necklace is the only thing that was stolen?
Yes, and it's irreplaceable.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Hey, nice surprise.
Yeah, well, $1 million jewelry theft is still news, even in Central City, so...
So you're off the meadows, huh?
Yeah, no, not today. You know, I think I'm just gonna follow up on this while it's still fresh. I'll see you tonight, okay?
Okay, wait, hang on. We're working on the same case. Why don't we pool resources? Maybe solve this one together.
Yeah, I don't know, Bear. It's just...
Come on, grab some big belly on the way to Star Labs. It'll be like a date.
Okay. This is the life. Seriously, I could stay here forever. No worries, no strap from mom. Wait. What was that? Strap. Strap? Strap. You know, like all the nagging that mom does. I mean, she acts like she supports me, but what she really wants is a boring, quiet daughter who just wants to stay inside all day instead of go out and do anything that might be the least bit dangerous.
Nora, this is the West House. In it, every West is given respect, most especially your mother.
Heck yeah!
I'm sure she raised you as best she could.
She raised me to be afraid of the world.
You've got to.
But I'm a hero, you know, like Dad. And we have to keep moving until everyone that needs us is safe.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what is this for?
When Papa Joe comes back, this table is gonna finally be built. You wanted to keep moving.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes. All right, I'll make you a deal. For every chore you do, I'll tell you one thing Papa Joe told me about your father that didn't make it into the precious Flash Museum.
Well, Miss Cecile, the museum has a complete record of all of Dad's accomplishments.
Including the time Barry ended up in an alternate past filled with golden giants called Grodins?
Wait, what? Done. So then what happened?
Not done. Wait for it. Huh.
Go, Mama Cecile.
So, why exactly does Caitlin have a key to Professor Stein's old office?
Clarissa gave me a key. She didn't realize that Martin and my father knew each other either.
wonder what he was doing in here.
Well, perhaps Mr. Ramon could provide the chalkboard. We could see for ourselves. What do you think?
What did you see?
Hydrogen chains bonded over and over to oxygen at absolute zero. It's like it's making heavy water.
Not heavy water. Ice.
Another one of my father's hidden messages. Keon?
What kind of a message is Keon?
A clear one. At least to me. Look, Monsieur Ramon, you said that earlier that you could see that Dr. Snow, her father, sketching something, right? That sketch that you could almost make out. You look a little something like this.
Good lord, are you a speedster?
Speed sketcher. So all this talent.
My father was drawing me?
Not you. Keon. Keon, a Greek goddess. Child of the North Wind with realm of ice and snow.
Keon. Killer Frost.
That means that whatever Thomas was doing, he knew that there were two of you.
Also stands to reason that Thomas was there at the point of creation of Killer Frost.
So he knew the truth about Killer Frost. He knew who I really knew.
Right.
Did I scare him away?
No, this wasn't your fault. Still, look, I don't know why he left, but it wasn't because of you. We're gonna prove that.
If you slide off, we'll cover it.
Yeah, lost my footing there for a second.
What did you see?
You guys ever hear of Vera Chemical?
Oh, it's an old chem lab out in the Barrens, but it's been shut down for years.
Well, what are we waiting for?
You know, it's so great seeing you out there again doing what you love.
Yeah. I guess some girls grow up wanting to be Supergirl. I always wanted to be Soledad O'Brien or Christiana Amanpour. So yeah, it's really great to reconnect.
It's weird. It says the hair I found is human, but it can't pull any DNA.
Maybe we're gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Come on, Novik. You want to improve Gotham City's skyline, you do it with a building nobody can take their eyes off of. That's one of mine. You go with me, I'll design you a building that makes the Burj Khalifa look like a strip mall. Architecture means everything to me. I mean, you tell me, how many other architects have won the Pritzker Prize 3 times? Good choice.
Where did you get this?
By some really weird markings at the bottom of a large gift box that I'm pretty sure was open from the inside.
Okay, you know you're opening all of our mail from now on, right?
Somebody called in a bomb threat at Seaver Architects. What happened?
The thing who did this.
off-putting that he wears a suit.
Who do you think the thief is?
He's all of us.
Clearly he's well trained and adaptable under fire.
Sound that off.
Okay. So what was that, Isaac?
We got another Batman reference.
I missed it.
It was he was talking about rebuilding the city skyline in Gotham.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably a lead up to the fact that in the crossover, we're gonna get Batwoman.
Yep.
And so we're gonna be seeing Gotham a whole lot more in probably the crossover and going forward.
Well, what we said last week though too is Ragdoll was a villain that was in with Penguin, who is from Gotham.
Yeah.
Who goes again? So maybe that's going to be slightly the tie-in.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. Sarah Rosario says hi. Says hey.
Hi, Sarah.
What's up, Sarah? Oh, look who that! Grace O'Brien. Grace O'Brien should be joining us here today.
How's the kitty doing?
Hey, Grace. What's up? Let's see who else is here. Kobe Hurtado says, wait, so we can't see the screen. And I already answered it, but unfortunately, if we show the screen, we'll get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that's just for legal ramifications around the world where the Flash is not, this season of the Flash may not be available yet. And so we don't want to get ourselves into trouble or get the channel taken down to do this. But this is basically our way of watching the Flash with our subscribers. People who have told us in our various chats, usually we always do a review at the end, and we will still be doing a review tonight. As soon as the episode is done, we're going to turn it off, take a break, come back in about 5 minutes for a new video, new live stream, and actually talk about and kind of dissect what we just watched tonight. All right, so come back for that after the episode goes off the air. But yeah, so that's what we're doing, because people have asked us and said, hey, we don't want to just talk about the Flash with you. We want to watch the Flash as you watch the Flash. So let us know what you guys think about tonight's episode so far. What do you guys think about the villain, who is what's his name again? Ragdoll. What do you think about him so far? I tell you what, he's creepy. That's my thoughts on it. He is creepy, and so. Yeah, so far it's been it's an interesting episode. I will say this, I understand Iris, man, I'm on the fence with that whole Iris thing, because Iris can be a real pain in the butt sometimes and really annoying. But yet, you know, Nora is a brat. She's a spoiled little brat.
She's putting the past on her mom now, not realizing who she's become in the future.
And so they're both, I think, to me, it's like both of them are having an attitude problem.
Yeah.
And poor Barry's just stuck in the middle. But man, yeah, it's an interesting episode so far. Creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy episode. So, what's up, Rich? Rich Giving. I think that's supposed to be GVNG. What's up? Hey, thanks for watching tonight. Thanks for all of you who are watching. There's lots of you out there. I know that you're out there because I can see how many of you are there. Go ahead and chime in. We want to give shout outs tonight. We want to say hey. We want to know what you guys think of the episode so far. All right. So go ahead and chime in as you guys see things that happen, and let us know what you guys think. All right. It's good having you guys with us, all of you. Let us know where you're watching from, at least. You know, where you're watching The Flash tonight, or where you're watching us from tonight. We'd love to know. All right, we're going to go back into this because it's going to be coming back on in just a second.
That's the original Ragdoll.
Oh, they got it pretty good.
Yeah.
This game messes with your head.
You are the light, outrunning the darkness.
This is not a game. Archie.
Riverdale, all new episode Wednesday at 8/7 Central, only on the CW, and stream free on the CW app.
Show over too fast? Hey Siri, show me more episodes of The Flash.
Kudos for
So he squeezed his way through an air conditioning vent?
Yeah, he could stretch, kind of like Ralph, except he was wearing a...
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Just like the guy that stole the warehouse necklace.
We got a stretching clown meta.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
Did you find any more of those weird lines?
No. And if there's more, they're buried underneath tons of rubble, just like our meta. Unless he was able to stretch out of that one too. Which I'm sure he was. The lines.
What?
Well, I mean, our meta can stretch and contort, right? What if his fingerprints can too? Got him. Peter Merkel. And he was arrested for B&E 2 years ago.
Wait, Peter Merkel, the son of billionaire Teresa Merkel? Yep. How does someone go from being a member of high society to stealing heirlooms and blowing up buildings?
Maybe we should attend this gala she's hosting and ask her ourselves.
I don't know. What if Merkel's there?
So what? We'll come prepared. Some meta handcuffs for me, a taser for you, and we get to dress up.
Barry.
What?
This is a meta investigation. This is not date night.
I'm just saying, I look really good in a tux.
Who's sitting up?
When did this happen?
Now your father disappeared.
Oh. Well. Liquid nitrogen. That's a potent accelerant, is it not? On this place, it would have gone up.
So all my father's work is completely gone.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, think about it. Police listed this fire as accidental, but they didn't know about the connection to Caitlin's father, so...
Ralph, my father told me to come find him.
Yeah, no, I know that, but a guy who disappears in a warehouse fire and who's hard to find it.
What do you think of arson? Let me tell you, if her father did this, well, he would need a lot of help covering his tracks, right?
Yeah. Maybe he got it.
Listen, my mom may not be the best person, but there's no way she'd be party to something like this.
Just one way to find out.
What's the question the mother again? You already did that. And what did you get? Nothing.
Well, it's a clue, Shirley. We should follow
We
it.
already know that this is still Tannhauser facility, okay? So you're wrong.
Oh, I'm wrong. I'm the one who figured out Cicada's mask. You couldn't figure that out. You said you could doubt me. It was your mistake. Oh my God! Enough! Just give me this.
Yeah.
What he knows going on.
You look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
There's Teresa Merkel. Come on.
Wait, what are we gonna say? We can't just ask her if her son was recently hit by dark matter-induced shrapnel.
Something.
Me? So sorry. Hi, Mrs. Merkel. I'm Iris West Allen.
Oh, I know who you are. Don't you usually write about lunatics and the heroes who catch them?
Well, you know, supporting the arts is a citywide concern.
I'm Barry Allen.
Ah, and you're obviously not here to make a sizable donation, which means you, my dear, are here on assignment. All right. Ask whatever you like. You have 2 minutes.
Well, it's about your son, Peter. When was the last time that you saw him?
That would be 2 years ago when he broke into his own house. I was out of town, and my staff had him arrested.
Do you know where Peter is now?
No, and I don't care. You see, I gave him the world. The finest private schools, his own wing to play in, but he just never appreciated it. Enjoy the party.
Wow. That was rough.
I feel kind of bad for him now.
The last time she saw him was
So
2 years ago.
cold.
That means that was the Saboteur season.
Can you imagine what that was like?
Hey, you know what? It's not a date without a dance.
Wait. I mean, this is work, right? We just had a dead end, so why don't we just go home?
Hey. Just one dance. All right?
Okay.
You know, we never really had our first dance.
Yeah, this is really nice. his son everything that she had. And it wasn't enough. Just like I'm not enough for Nora.
You were nothing like that woman in there.
You're sure, Barry? I mean, I love our daughter with all my heart, but she hates me. Because I turned my back on her. Just like Teresa Merkel did to her son. I lie to her about everything that she is. And I prevent her from living the life that she deserves. I hate me too.
Iris, you are never gonna be the person that Nora knows from the future.
That's the thing, it's not even up to us. I've already become her. And I didn't even have a choice.
We missed the weirdness.
I saw it. The internet is new. So we got some questions. Alright, so we got some questions, and Isaac.
Yep.
So, by the way, I have Isaac's phone, so I'm.
Let's see your super random video, dude.
So I am, I'm live, posting here.
Yep.
So we got some questions, Isaac. So maybe you can help us out with some of this, because Isaac does all the research for the channel. Stuff that I don't just know. Isaac finds out. Okay, so let's see here. The question was, Caleb Richardson. What's up, Caleb? He said, I'm just confused how future scenes are going to work going forward. Arrow, Flash, and Legends all have 3 different futures. We know the Arrow future isn't a potential one, so how do they line up? Yeah, so he says, I'm confused how future scenes are going to work going forward. With Arrow, Flash, and Legends all have 3 different futures.
Okay.
Because all 3 shows have a different future. We know the Arrow future isn't a potential one.
Yeah.
So how do they line up? I have a theory. I just wondered if you had an answer.
I don't know. Maybe something happens like in a crossover or something that maybe changes the timeline for them together.
My guess, Caleb, would be eventually when they get around to actually doing the Crisis storyline.
They'll have more heroes to use, more characters to use.
Yeah, by that time they'll have a lot more stuff going on, and I think that you'll see kind of everything come together, even though there's these like fragmented timelines and stories and everything, that you'll see it may go on like that for a few seasons, depending upon how long this, the DC shows stay popular.
Because we're getting Batwoman, so that's another hero that we'll have.
Yeah.
And we don't know who she's going to get on her team to help out.
Yeah, so it could be a few different things, but I think it might go on like that for a while until finally they try to resolve it, and that may be a part of why Flash disappears.
Yeah.
Right?
Or maybe one of those futures are a definitive future, and they're trying to make us guess to see, okay, which future it's going to be.
Which one it's going to be, yeah. So that would be my guess. And also, what's up from Arkansas, man? What's going on, Caleb? Jay Plays, he had the same question from California. California, that's right. Chef James is from Detroit.
Nice.
Representing the D. That's what I'm saying. We're up a little north of you up here.
And I was raised 20 miles north of Flint, so...
20 miles
north of Detroit. I'm sorry, I've lived in Flint too long.
Oh, we're back.
Gotta find out why Cisco passed out.
Beryllium alloy fused within your hands. It's remnants from Cicada's dagger.
This is what I need. I just need rest.
No, Cisco, rest is not going to fix this, okay? Every time you vibe or breach, the dark matter is going to affect your central nervous system, causing you more and more pain. Which you must have been experiencing all day today. Why didn't you say anything?
Because you're my friend. You needed my help.
Okay, but I would never ask you to hurt yourself. Every time you vibe, you are going to have more and more seizures.
What am I supposed to do? I remember when these powers were a curse. Seeing Thawne kill me over and over. Knowing that darkness, that want that. I didn't want to be a hero. These powers were a part of me. I had to learn that. And when I did, they showed me everything. I could vibe every clue. I could reach us wherever we needed to go. I could bring my value to the team. If I can't take the pain, that means Cicada wins.
Hey, listen, I get it, okay? When DeVoe took away Killer Frost, I was destroyed. But you know what? I'm still here. And so are you. Because you are Cisco Ramon, genius engineer, prodigy hacker, and the mechanic who built a cold gun that could stop a speedster. And you're my friend. You're my friend who went out there and hurt himself today just to help me try and find my dad. And that wasn't Vibe. That was Cisco. And that's the guy I need.
That cold gun was pretty amazing.
It was stolen almost immediately.
Immediately.
But yeah, it was pretty great.
You know, this case will keep into warning.
Yeah, I know. It's just Merkel's still out there. Gallo was a dead end, and all we know is that he committed 2 completely unrelated crimes. I don't know how to do that, Nora Barry.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, you know, I'm on your side with this. If you dampen her powers in the future, it's because you care about her. You're doing it to keep her safe.
Yeah, just because I can protect her doesn't mean that I'm a good mom.
This isn't like what happened with Francine.
Isn't it? She left me, and my dad kept it a secret all to protect me. And when she came back, I pushed her away. I barely had a chance to know her before she... I lost my chance to connect with my mom, and now when I get older, Nora is gonna push me away too.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, it sure seems to be going in that direction.
Then choose a different route. Make a different choice when you raise Nora. If you don't want to be that person, don't be that person.
It's not that simple, Perry.
You're not your mom. You're not Iris from the future, and you don't have to be, ever. I think you should stop worrying about who you might become and reconnect with who you are now. Let's go home, all right?
Actually, can I just meet you there? I think I have a lead.
Shut it up. Dad, do not keep singing.
No way was your father gonna let the middle school production of Guys and Dolls turn out to be a disaster. Okay, one more. So, when your dad was about 10, there was a kid in his class that lost his spokes.
Kid stopped smiling, barely spoke. And for some reason, all of the other kids in school were being so mean to him. So your father had lunch with this boy every single day for a whole year. And when springtime came and the yearbook came out, your father gave the kid an entire page, and the photos of his science fair project made him most likely to succeed. And then the boy finally smiled.
But Dad wasn't in your book.
Then
It was about Mom helping Dad.
Wait, were all the stories that you told me about Mom?
Or you're projecting all of these feelings that you have about Iris 30 years from now. You're not getting to know who she is today.
I hurt Mama Cecile.
These stories that I told you, they're what made me fall in love with the Wests. Made me realize how special this family is. So, if you liked them, plenty more in here.
Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done.
I love Cecile.
Where's that picture of this baby?
Ooh, right here slithering. It's like a man made of silly putty.
Hey, babe, I just spoke with Mrs. Merkel. I think I know what Peter wants. The jewelry, the building, they all meant something personal to the victim. He wants to deliver the most painfully emotional blow possible, just like his family did to him. You're okay?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, that didn't fits perfectly. Who do you think's his next victim?
Barry.
Get him.
Okay, we got stuff to talk about here.
No.
All right, so wow, Mama Cecile, holy cow!
I love her.
We'll talk about that in our recap. But we got people talking about stuff here. Caleb says, "I will accept nothing less than an instrumental version of Running Home to You in every West Allen romance scene. Most of the time, the music in their scenes sounds so generic." And then he makes the point, you know, because Arrow and Legends could line up if they tried. Both are kind of in a post-apocalyptic with bands on metahuman abilities, but at the same time, they have Nora in a very utopian society where she's learning about the Flash and everything. And Dang Games, I'm sorry, man, we can't let you see because we're not going to get a copyright strike to do this. We're just doing this for fun, for our viewers. And we're happy to have everybody here watching The Flash along with us, enjoying it right along with us as we view it. And we're only doing it because people have asked us to. And so that's what we're doing. We're having fun with all of our friends, all of our 5,000 friends out there who are subscribed to the channel. We're really thankful for you, and so we just want to watch it with you. So then Caleb says, "I do have my own theory. Nora isn't from the near future, but from the same timeline as Reverse Flash. And she's actually Thawne's daughter.
Oh, that would be a twist.
And she's actually the show's version of Inertia, the evil clone of Bart Allen.
Ah.
That'd be interesting. I just don't know that they'd go through all the trouble of setting up like that last scene that we just saw with Cecile and all that.
Having her realize it was her mom, not her dad, and she thought,
Yeah.
oh, that was so cool. Oh, that was Mom?
Yeah, like if they weren't getting deep into that kind of stuff, I could see it. But I mean, they could totally pull a switch on us and totally suck us right in just to.
Because the Thawne family is obsessed.
Pulling up
with,
my channel
Alan.
and what a twist.
Yes, I mean, so I'm not saying it's a bad theory because it is a good theory. I just don't know if they would do that. Hold on there, buddy. We're trying to talk here, man. Also, the show keeps alluding to something or someone giving her the idea to go back in time. I just think it's all very fishy. I think you have some good points there. He says, this might just be me trying to cope with them completely ignoring Dawn. Dawn. I completely understand the Nora instead of Dawn change, but it would have been cool to maybe have an Eddie West Allen. Because Barry's kids have always been twins in the comics. Yeah. We're still supposed to get the Tornado Twins.
Yeah, and Nora hasn't talked about having any family in the future besides Iris and Barry.
Yeah, but we just, I think that given Nora's character, she could be someone to just not talk about it.
Yeah.
She just may not allude to it and may not say anything about it. Doesn't mean that it's not so.
Yeah.
Right? Because she seems to be very secretive sometimes.
And they could possibly do that to leave the possibility of them eventually do Bart Allen and Tornado Twins.
Yeah. So I could see it.
Yeah, without giving it a time frame or anything.
Yeah, for sure. I just know this. I want more Reverse Flash action on this show.
Yeah.
We got Reverse Flash in season 1, which made sense because Reverse Flash is the Flash's main villain and nemesis.
Yep. And then we got him on Legends for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, season 2.
Yep. Yeah, but this is the Flash.
Yeah.
I understand that he can't be the main villain all the time.
Yeah.
I get that.
He was still trying to find the Flash on Legends.
But you would have thought that we would have, or by the 5th season, that we would have had more Reverse Flash action. I think so, anyways.
Yeah, like in Arrow, the Dark Archer from season 1, that was Malcolm Merlin. And he's still alive on the show, and he is in every season still. He's not the main villain. Sometimes he works with Barry, but not Barry Oliver, but he's not always the main villain.
I think we're back.
So even if they did that with Reverse Flash, he shows up maybe like a few times a season, and is the main villain, like, because they do that with Malcolm Merlin on Arrow.
There it is.
There we go.
How's that even possible? He's got Barry's handcuffs.
Well, that'll do it.
Who are you calling?
Damn it, Nora, pick up.
I'll ping Barry's cell, see if I can get a location. He's in Eaglesham Apartments on Simone Ave.
I don't think he's in the apartment so much as on them.
Right.
Okay, guys, we don't have a speedster. Cisco can't breach and Killer Frost is out of commission. We need to come up with a plan to rescue Barry now.
The extrapolator. We can breach in and grab him.
Great, where is it?
Right. About that. I'm broken.
How did you break this? Batting practice?
It's not user-friendly.
You're not user-friendly.
Cisco.
It's gonna take me at least an hour to fix it.
Cisco, we don't have an hour.
Why?
No, but we do have me. Let's go save the Flash.
You. Almost inspiring.
And a cuff key? Thanks. I'll drive.
Actually, I want to try something. Saw in a comic book.
Nice! That's cool. That was very cool.
Peter, you don't want to do this. Look, I know how you got your abilities. The night of the Enlightenment, right? You were hit by a piece of the satellite, weren't you? Crushed. Okay, well, I know people who can help you. People who can stop your suffering.
Suffering can't be stopped, especially hers.
If you touch Iris,
Don't want to hear your pain, only your wife's.
Let him go.
The wife you fire, he dies.
Okay. Okay. Just don't hurt him. Hey, Caitlin, what's up?
you heard the lady, Raggedy Danny. Let him go.
Hold it.
Okay.
squad scene.
Holy crap! You just threw yourself off the building to see Dad? It's beyond Shui.
You're crazy.
I am.
Thank you. I love you.
Oh my god.
What?
Ruff is still up there.
Nice.
You guys still have those metacuffs?
He has a ragdoll baby in him.
When Domino's is out for delivery, use Domino's new dinner bell to get it.
Okay. Let's see.
That was awesome.
That was
very
really
Shui.
cool. That was very cool. So here's what everybody's saying. Caleb says, yeah, I see that. Maybe her brother was more close with her mother than she was.
Yeah.
So there was a rift there too. I like that, Caleb. Thomas Dang says, we'll just wait for the 100th episode to find out. Elseworlds tease yesterday was trippy. Yes, it was.
Very.
We watched that last night. That was weird.
And it looks like we get another new one today because of the Flash.
Yes, and there was one. There's been one for both Barry and for
Oliver.
Oliver. I didn't see the. Well, we saw the Oliver one, didn't we?
Yeah. We saw Oliver one yesterday. Today was the Barry.
That's right. That's right. Did you see that Zoom and Savitar are returning on episode 7?
Yep.
Yeah, we did. Yes, Hector. What's up, Hector? Welcome. Thomas, give you an official welcome.
100th episode.
What's that?
Tom Cavanaugh is directing the 100th episode.
Tom Cavanaugh is directing 100th episode. That's awesome. That's great. There's another one featuring Barry fighting Diggle. Yes, there is. Maybe then he can learn how to fight and use it against Cicada. I love that, Jay Blaze. I love how in the teaser with Oliver and Barry's life, they didn't bother retaking the West Allen picture with Stephen and Mel. They just photoshopped Stephen's head on the Grant's body. Yeah, we mentioned that in our, we did if you haven't seen it yet here on the channel, we've got a reaction video to it. We watched it for the first time and did a video, and I noticed that first off. That was hilarious. That they just kind of, it looked like they just pasted his head right on top of it. Let's see. That was funny. Speaking of actors doing crew roles, the guy who plays Gordon on Gotham is writing the finale episode. I did not know that.
Nice.
Well, Caleb, we watched Gotham too, so.
Did you hear about Bryce?
No. So Isaac actually has a friend named Bryce.
Who is heading to New York right now?
He's heading to New York?
Either tonight or tomorrow.
To go be...
Okay, girl, let's
Iris West Allen, I know badassery when I see it, and that was raw, unrefined, cage-free, non-GMO badassery right there.
You're doing the whole building.
For me.
Yeah, I guess I kind of did. What was going through your mind? Please, God, don't let me drop this key. I mean, weren't you afraid? You're not a speedster. No, I'm not. But my husband and my partner and my best friend is.
Well, not to interrupt this wonderful moment that I just interrupted, but, you know, I helped defeat that boneless bozo, too. It wasn't so easy. And that, God, that mask. Like one of those porcelain dolls that's gonna kill you while you sleep.
I thought it was more like a ragdoll. Yeah, that's right. Still got it. Hold your applause.
Gets us up to higher heights for a slippery old ragdoll.
Oh, wait, you're leaving? Yeah, there's something I need to do, but I'll be right back. I promise.
She looks happy.
Yeah. She really does. I do that too. Oh. I was writing about what you did tonight. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, I forgot she writes the most Speed Force
Thanks.
From last season.
I guess it kind of runs in the family. Where did you get that? Oh. Dad's always adding to it. It's so silly.
No, it's not. It's your legs. I mean,
school paper by age 11, exposing a corrupt school teacher at the age of 15. I mean, you never talk about this stuff. In the future, I mean. It's one of your off-limits topics. I'm not allowed to ask about it.
Nora, I'm not that person in the future. And nothing is off limits to me, okay? I'm not gonna sit behind a desk and say no. I want you to live your life. And I want you to be part of mine. No secrets, no lies, just us being who we are today. Really? Yeah, really. Did you really stake out the girls' bathroom in 3rd grade to prove that the school janitor wasn't cleaning it? I'm gonna kill Cecile. But, yes, I was a real life science teacher back then. Wow. That's cool, Mom. Is it?
Nice. Shirley and I were talking, and we realized our styles are very different. What we both like is a good mystery. So we put our heads together, and after some intellectual hair pulling, we realized that if your mom wasn't lying,
And Tannhauser was still somehow involved.
there's only one sure place somebody could hide without anyone knowing about it.
A Tannhauser Black Ops site.
There you go.
I mean, they've got dozens of them. They were safe houses to test dangerous pathogens for the CDC, but Mom hasn't taken a government job in years. They'd all be shut down.
Yeah, that's why it's the best place to hide.
Okay, so how do we find them?
Sally? You tried Google?
Yes, we just use their satellite.
I don't think we use someone else's satellite.
Use Google satellite.
Maybe we can. When DeVoe took over Sally, he also lost 4 of his own satellites to bring about the Enlightenment, but now that he's gone, maybe we can work around the multiplexed burst model channels and the inter-SP handoff. We've got eyes and ears.
Nice.
We've got eyes and ears.
I knew you could do it.
That was dumb. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to Al, Robbie, Data, and Colossus.
I don't really like those names. But nonetheless, those can help us in tracking the shards from the satellite.
These babies can help with anything and everything.
Well, once we figure out which one hit Cicada, we can figure out how he got his abilities, maybe find some kind of a weakness.
So,
Nice.
I'll be waiting for.
Caitlin, do you know what this means? We can locate your father.
Wait.
Is this what you wanted?
It is. I just...
Okay. Are you ready?
Thanks.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, it's Nafisa Williams. An all-new episode of Black Lightning is coming up next. Hello?
80?
How are you still alive?
I quarantined myself for everyone's safety.
You're lying to us.
What did you do to me?
You gotta think about this like a CSI. This guy's story doesn't get out.
He's the only family I have left.
Flash, all next Tuesday, 8, 7 Central on the CW.
Cisco's getting better. Take with the remote. Okay.
Maybe her dad can help him fix
So.
his problem with. Turn that off like someone.
So,
Isaac.
give us just a couple of minutes, but before we go off, Caleb was talking about Gotham. So, Isaac has a friend who is actually connected with the show Gotham.
He actually has Donald Logue's phone number in his phone and texts him.
Yes, and he actually looks very much like he could be the Joker.
He does. He looks like he could be an understudy.
Yes, in a lot of ways. But so where are you saying he was on his way to New York for what?
Today or tomorrow he's on his way because he stopped by here. He forgot his sunglasses this summer for his birthday party, and he's headed to New York for Gotham.
So he's going to actually be on the show?
I don't think he is. I think he's just going to see the set and like see the
talk
production.
to everybody, see him, meet
so
him.
I know that he had a medical issue, right? And so he was that's how he was able to meet the people from Gotham, and so he's got a connection.
Going to New York right now.
So we're gonna have to have him on the channel when he gets back and talk to him about that. But I agree with you guys when it comes. I mean, we're gonna talk about the Flash here in about 5 minutes, all right? But yes, about Gotham, I cannot wait to see the 10-year jump.
Yes,
I want to see what they do with that.
I hope it ends on a
so
high note.
happy. I am so happy that they're going to do that.
I just hope with a half a season that they actually tie it together well and end it well if it has to end like this.
Yes, for sure. But, so, guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a separate video as our recap. Thank you to everyone who joined us tonight. It has been great having you with us and watching The Flash together. Like I said, I'm sorry that we can't show it on the screen because we don't want to get taken down. But it's great to be able to sit here with some of our friends online and be able to watch The Flash together, be able to talk about this stuff, talk about our theories as they happen and stuff like that. Now tonight was a pretty cool episode. We're going to take a break real quick, kind of get refreshed here. Literally about 5 minutes from now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that notifications bell, because we're going to be back in about 5 minutes and we're going to recap this episode and we're going to talk about our theories, and we want you guys to be ready with all that, okay? We want you to be ready with your thoughts on tonight's episode. What did you think about Ragdoll? What did you think about them getting the new satellite system up? What did you think about them talking about Caitlin's dad and what that all is, and how he envisioned and knew about Killer Frost.
And
all right.
the touching moments though between the friendship between the between Caitlin and Cisco.
What do you think about Nora and Iris finally connecting? And there being a moment there. What do you think about Cecile laying the smack it down? Heck yeah. All right, guys, give us about 5 minutes. We'll be right back here live on the channel. So in that time, hit subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and be prepared. Be prepared with your thoughts, comments, questions, and much more as Tuesday Night Flash Night continues here in the Poindexter Lounge.